Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and today we're going to have some fun with our Cristi wig. Now I reviewed this the other day on the last video. You'll find the review for this in the wig review playlist. But today I'm going to show you how to secure her and keep her on your head. Now I'm going to give you three options and we're going to work through each one. So we're going to start off with a wig grip band, and I'm going to talk about how it makes me feel and what the effect is on the wig and how secure it is. Then that's the wig grip band there, and then I'm going to use a wig cap, which is going to be funny because I am rubbish at putting these on my head. Okay, so I've got two there. Oh, that one's falling to bits. So we're going to try and put one of these on with it, and then we're going to sew some wig clips in. And I just know that this will be the better option. But, you know, it'll be really nice for you to see the difference with all three. And I rarely use a wig cap, you know. I don't think I've ever worn a wig cap apart from when I've tried one with a wig cap. But, you know, some of you may prefer a wig cap or may need to wear a wig cap. And, you know, it's nice I can show you the option of that too. So this is Cristi. She's from Godivas Secret Wigs and the colour is honey wheat. Now, it's a really beautiful short style. If you have a look at the back of her, and you can see how she goes very nicely into the nape of the neck. She sits very nicely around the face and the ears, and you can put it behind your ears if you want to. You know, you can have it however you want. And, you know, the best thing about these wigs are they're very versatile. You can have them flat to the face, or you can pat them up and give them body. You know, boof them up a little bit, depending on what your preference is. But, you know, without something securing your wig, if you do that, you know, it's going to come off. So we're going to secure the wig, and that's what this video is for. So I'm going to turn her inside out. Okay, this is my own hair. So first thing I'm going to do is prep my hair. So we're going to prep it for a wig grip band first of all. So whenever I get my hair ready for a wig use, I get my hair into a low ponytail and I put it round with the little kind of, you know, bobble 3 times. And on the third go round, I will put it into a little bun because that will secure and anchor the wig. So if you haven't seen me do it before, it just looks like that. And I've got very short hair at the moment because when it was hot weather, I had it trimmed and, you know, it's very short. I don't know at the moment whether to grow it back or to have it cut off really short because I want this natural kind of salt and pepper to grow in. So I'm not sure what to do. So if suddenly you see me with a really short haircut, you know why. But I'm iffing and ahhing about that at the moment. I don't know what to do. So we're going to try them first of all with a wig grip band. So this is the one from Godivas Secret Wigs. And this is a brown one. I have got a blonde one as well, which perhaps I should have brought down for this wig. But you won't see it anyway. And I've done a full review on this wig grip band in the playlist section. You can find that right now. And I give a very honest review. These are very good, 10 out of 10. They do what they're supposed to do. But the downside of them is they grip the wig on so good, you can feel it around the back of the ears and the back of the neck. I do anyway. That just may be my personal experience with these wig grip bands. But, you know, it's all trial and error. You decide. You try and you decide for yourself. But they're such a great quick option to secure your wig. And they really do secure your wig. So I'm going to give you the honest review from my personal experience with this about how it feels and looks. So whenever you're putting a wig grip band on from Godivas, they've got a little like kind of pink logo in the you know, the left side there. Put it facing towards you, and then you put it on under the ears like a headband. And just like that, okay? Now, you're not going to put your wig on like that. You're going to get the 2 bits of your wig grip band, pull it up, which gives you a mini facelift, and then pull it over the ears. So, you know, you've got this band on that goes all the way around. So you can see it's going to secure the wig. It's going to secure the wig all the way around. And that's great, but that's what I seem to have a problem with because, you know, I do feel it pushing around my ears because it's keeping it so secure to the head. So let's try Cristi then with this wig grip band. Now, whenever I'm putting a wig on from them, I get my thumbs by the label and then I put the wig at the front and pull it over. So just like this, okay? So I'm going to pull it on and get the 2 wig grip, 2 kind of, what are they called? Adjusters at the side, get them straight, and then I'm going to pull it up. Now, already it's harder to pull it up with this wig grip band on, because it's already securing it to my head. Now look at this, okay? She's ready to go. That's about my hairline there. Now if I do that, it's only my forehead that's moving. If I go like that, nothing's happening. You saw how easy it was before. I went like that, the wig come off, okay? So it's not coming off. It's not coming off your head with a wig grip band on. How is it feeling? It feels nice and secure, a little bit tight, I have to be honest, but that's because I just prefer wig clips. It's a personal thing. There's nothing wrong with these grip bands. They are amazing. They do what they're supposed to do. But what I also find is, let me have a look at the back. It feels like, because I've put the wig on, now I've got hair there, it may look different, but for me, it feels like the wig grip band is pushing my bun up a little bit at the back. So it feels like there's a bobble. Yeah, can you see it there? It looks like that's my hair sticking out. So for me, I don't get that when I just wear it normally. So for me, the wig grip band is not really a good option. Now, it's a really great option if you've got really short hair, or, you've got no hair, you've lost your hair for whatever reason, and you just want something that's going to secure it on your head. You may put one of these on and then the wig grip band. It's going to secure it on your head. So the way it works, 10 out of 10. It's done what it's meant to do. But for me, it's not exactly the way I want it to be. So we're going to take it off. And to take off your wig grip band, you just unvelcro it and just pull it off. Dead simple. It doesn't hurt your head. Now let's have some fun and try and put on a wig cap. Now, I'm not very good with these at all. Okay, so I've just put my hair how I normally would have it. Let's have a look then. I just can't get them on properly, but this one's a bit stretchy, so we'll have a go. Oh, I haven't done too bad with this one, okay? Not too bad with this one. I'm usually really bad at putting them on. I seem to be getting better at everything I'm doing with wigs at the moment. So, and obviously that is way too high for me. It needs to come back to my hairline. So it's on. Wig cap is on. How does it look on me? Like that. Okay, so I've got it all the way on. And now we're going to put Cristi on again with this. So let's see what she looks like. Feels much lighter now without the wig grip bands on. Honestly, I love the wig grip bands, but they just, I don't know, they secure it that well. Sometimes I suppose it's like wearing a shirt buttoned up to here. You feel constricted a little bit. That's my experience with it. And I say my experience because for someone else, it's going to be totally different. It feels nice, actually, with this with the wig cap on. It feels quite nice, okay? And, really it's the first proper experience of me trying one actually with a wig cap on. Feels quite nice. Is it secure? Not bad, okay? I could easily push it back, though. So it's not really secure, but it's better than not wearing it with one. So I'll show you quickly. You could see how with both of those on, and, with nothing on, looks nice, feels nice, but if I start going, it's coming off. That's what I didn't do. Let's do with this, okay? So let's try it again. Oh my goodness, look how I've put that on. Comedy moment here in Liz Land on Wigs with Liz here. Let's get this right then. There you go. It's like having a tight on your head. That's what it's like. So I'm going to put it back on, and we're going to do the little test with the hand through the hair. Okay, let me get it up where I need it to be. Oh, I haven't put that on right, have I? Oh, look what I've done. I haven't even got my wig cap up to my hairline. What am I doing? Okay, it's right now. So we're going to put her on again. And, I know that wig caps aren't designed to keep your wig on. They're designed to keep your hair out of the way. But it's just interesting to see if, without any other security, it's going to keep it on a bit better. So wig's right. Let's do the test. Look at that. It's not coming off. So it's doing something right. With the wig cap on. A little bit of movement there, but not much. So you could easily get away with wearing a wig cap, and it will keep it on your head easily. And it doesn't give me that bulk at the back either. Interesting. Okay then, let's sew some wig clips in. Now, for me, this is the much better option, because I want something that's going to feel nice on my head. I'm going to feel secure when they've got the wig on. I don't really want to wear a wig cap because I do personally find them a bit restricting and I get a bit hot in them. So I just want the freedom of wearing this wig the way it is. And the option for me then is to sew in wig clips. Now, they're just like this. Now, I picked up a pack of 50 from Amazon for about £8. So not much at all, £8.99 I think they were. They just rock back and forth. They've got little rubbers on the bottom and, you know, they don't pull your hair. They're very versatile and they keep it in place. Now, you can get these from Godivas Secret Wigs, but they're more expensive. The reason why I didn't, and I keep going back to these now, is because at the time I was going on holiday and I wanted some very quickly. And because they're in America, and even though I know that they do fast delivery, I needed next day delivery. So I found some on Amazon. I thought, oh, I'll just try them out until I can get some from Godivas. But I found these to be so good, I'm sticking with these. So, yeah, these, you know, just check they work. And I'm going to put 2 in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one about there. And I'm going to put one about there. Just at the front, just to clip the front in. You know, I don't need to put one at the back. And that's going to secure my wig. So let's do it then. So how do we do this then? Now, when you're putting a wig clip in the wig, or you're sewing it onto your wig, you want to make sure that the teeth are facing towards you, no matter where you are doing on the wig. So for example, you know, if you're sewing one into the front, you're going to have the clips facing towards you down as you were sewing the wig. If you're sewing one into the back of the wig, you're going to want the clips, the grips of the clip facing towards you as you're sewing it in. And that's a good way of remembering how to do it. So you've got the plastic bit at the back there, and that's the way the front looks. So you want to sew the plastic bit down. So I want to sew it there, okay? Now, it's not going to be a brilliant video for showing you exactly how to do this, but you get the general idea. So all you need is you need some decent scissors. I learnt the hard way, trial and error, using some craft scissors. Now I use white cotton and black cotton now. I did just use white cotton at the beginning because it was easier for me to sew and see what I'm doing. But I've evolved and I'm now using black cotton in the darker type wigs. But because this is kind of a brownie blonde, I'm going to stick with white cotton for this. So I'm just going to pull my cotton and I'm going to cut it about there and attempt to thread my needle. Now, I have got the magnifying glass if I need to, because I'm not brilliant at threading needles. I've just got a standard needle like this, but I am a lot better now at threading needles without needing a magnifying glass. But I'm on camera, and you can guarantee I've got a white cloth on. I'm not going to see what I'm doing, am I? I'm not going to see what I'm doing. So let me see what I can do. What can I use to, I'll use this. Okay, let me just see. This is a deck of my cards. I have got another channel called Guided by Angels. And on that channel, I do psychic readings. I do tarot, angel cards, horoscope readings, angel daily readings, all kinds of things. And I have threaded it. So maybe something you're interested in as well. You never know. You can check me out on there. The channel is in the feature channels list as well. So I'm going to get my cotton and I'm going to pull her down. And I had to learn how to do this because I didn't know how to sew when I first started with wigs because, you know, my mum passed away last year and she's always done my sewing for me, bless her. So I had to Google how to even thread a needle properly and, you know, get it how you want it to be. So if you don't know, I'm sure you do, but if you don't know like me, you just get the 2 bits level where you've threaded it and then you pull it down. And then you get you pull, I'm not very good at explaining this, am I? But, you know, we'll have a go. You get your needle, you put it between your thumb and your forefinger like that. Then you get your bit of cotton and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you pull it down and it makes a knot. Or it should make a knot like that. And then all I do is I get my scissors and I just cut it just below the knot to just get rid of some of the excess cotton. And then we're ready to go. So I can start sewing now. So the way I do it, I sew both sides separately. Now you've got 3 holes on either side of this wig clip. I'm going to miss out the gold one at the bottom. And I'm just going to focus on sewing the 2 top ones. So I'm going to do the right side first and then going to cut it off tie it in, and then I'm going to use separate cotton and needle to sew the other side. I have tried doing it where I keep my needle going for the whole clip, but they do tend to fall out easy. So from trial and error, I've now realised how to do it. And the benefit of doing this, you know, when you're doing it, it's frustrating. You're thinking, oh, is it ever going to end? Am I going to sew it in? The reward is to wear your wig with wig clips, and it really is worth it. So I can totally recommend doing this. So I'm going to put this one about there, okay? Because I want the other one about, you know, about the middle of the wig. You can see because the wig has kind of got a central part in there. Well, not a parting, but a central part to the cap. So I'm going to put one clip one side and one clip the other. So I want it about there, okay, if you can see. So I'm going to start sewing now. I have to pay attention so I don't do it wrong and have to unpick it. So I'm going to put my needle down into a little bit of the wig, not much, and pull it up into the first hole, okay? And I'm going to make sure it's secure, which it is. And then I'm going to do exactly the same again. And then I'm going to do it one more time for luck. So I do it 3 times now. And on the third one, I tend to get a little bit of the cotton and pull it tight by going through the loop. So the first one is done. Now we're going to go down again and go into the second hole and pull it up through the wig. And then we're going to do it again and up and do it again 3 times. And on the third pull, I'm going to kind of wrap around the loop. Can you see where the 2 pieces of cotton have made a loop? And then pull it. And it's as easy as that. Now, I used to find that so stressful just to do that, but you evolve and grow as you carry on doing these wig grips. So, wig clips. So I'm just going to cut the cotton about there, and then I'll be able to use this bit of cotton too. So before I do anything, I'm just going to re-thread my needle. And, you know, perhaps I should get a bigger piece of cotton, but it's going to do, hopefully, fingers crossed, what it needs to do for the other side. And then I'm going to cut again just below the knot to just make it secure. That's really all you need. Okay, it's a little bit too less that, but we'll see how we go. And then the bit that I've already done, it's now got 2 pieces of cotton. I'm just going to tie it. I'm just going to tie it 3 times to secure it. So we've got 1 time, we've got 2 time, and we've got 3 times a lady. 3 times. And then I'm just going to get my scissors and just cut it off about there. And you can see what I've done. Okay, so yes, it looks a bit unsightly. It's not through the wig. No one can see it but me. And that's what matters. The fact that I've got a wig clip that's going to keep my wig on. That's more important than anything else. Now, when you're sewing these wig clips in, make sure you hold the clip down with your thumb. Because many times, at the beginning of my wig journey, I was sewing away and then I looked at what I was doing and I've sewed it on lopsided. So it's gone like that instead of being straight. So make sure you hold the piece where you want it to be. So I want it there, and then I'm going to do the same again. So I'm going to go down into a little bit of wig, and these needles are very sharp, so be careful, and go up through the first hole. And then I'm going to do the same thing again, a tiny little bit of wig up through the first hole, and the same again. And then remember, on the third time, I'm going to take it in, I'm going to loop it in. Okay, just checking I've put it on right, I have. It's sitting right. It's sitting right where I want it. And then we're going to go down and into the second hole. And then we're going to go down again into the second hole again. And one more time for lock. Okay, and on the third time, you can twist it round if you want to, but I haven't got enough cotton to do that. So I'm just doing it like that. And then I'm going to cut it there. So that I'm still able to, you know, kind of tie it into a knot. Because I have done it before where I've left not much cotton at all. And I've tried to tie it into a knot. And I haven't been able to. So I've had to unpick the whole thing and do it again. So it really is trial and error, you know. And if you're used to sewing, this will be a breeze to you. But to someone who's never sewn before until I started doing these wigs, and my wig journey only started in March this year, you know, 2022, it's a big thing. And I'm so proud of myself for being able to sew in these wig clips and to be able to share them with you. Because some of you will do this regularly, some of you will never have done this before. But, you know, now you can with me on Wigs with Liz. So let's just tighten that. And then I'm just going to cut out the excess cotton. So one down, one to go. We're halfway there. So when it's sewn into your wig, it's very secure and it looks like that. And then you can just flick it open and you know it's going to secure it in. Beautiful. So one done quite easily there. Now they do tend to come a bit loose if you're messing around with them, if you're forceful with your hands when you're unclipping them and when you wash your wig. So you may just have to re-sew them every now and again, but that's okay. You know, it's understandable. The worst part is threading the needle, which we need to do again. So let's thread the needle. Let's see again if I can do it without a magnifying glass. So proud of myself that I can actually do it now without one. I've had to evolve. So let's see. Oh, I thought I'd done it first time then. You just have to be a little bit patient with yourself because, you know, these needles, they're very small. That's why they say the eye of a needle. But as you can see, it is possible even without a magnifying glass. And, you know, let me know in the comment section if you think I'm getting better. So I'm just going to make my knot, go around 5 times, make that secure knot at the bottom, and then I'm going to cut it off below the knot so that it's not going to create a lot of mess in the wig. And I've had to learn that through trial and error too. So it's ready to go, ready to go. So I'm going to get my new clip, just make sure it works. And then I'm going to put it the other side where I want it to be. So it's going to be in alignment with the other one about there, okay? About there. So I'm just literally having 2 at the front to clip in. Don't feel like I need more than that in this wig, but you'll see when I put it on. So we're going to do the same. We're going to go down into a little bit of wig and then go up into the first hole on the right, pull it tight, and then do the same again, up through the first hole, pull it tight, and then we're going to do one more for luck. And on this one, we're going to loop it. Okay, well, I'm going to attempt to loop it anyway. Don't need to, I don't think. I'm not going to loop it then. You don't really need to. And then I'm going to go down through the wig and up. Can you see that into the second hole? And I'm going to go down into a tiny bit of wig, not much at all, and then pull it through again. And then I'm going to do it one more time for luck. And that will secure the wig. I'll secure the clip in one side. So just going to cut it and we're going to tie it. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's tie this one. I'm much better than I used to be. Okay, so we're only 22 minutes in. And, you know, I've also been trying on the wig with wig grip bands and with wig caps. Whereas before it's took me about 40 minutes to sew into these clips in a whole video. So I am getting better. And I'm just going to cut off the excess and then we're going to work on the other side. So again, I don't really need to thread my needle. I don't think anyway. I'm going to try and use this cotton, go around, make my loop. No, I think I need to do it again. Wishful thinking, I think now. Then that's not enough. So let's get that out. I've just knotted it way far up anyway. So see, I've jinxed myself saying it's easy to do now. I'm probably not going to be able to thread this needle. Can't even get my cotton out. There we go. But third time lucky, we'll have a go. And as I said, the reward for doing all of this is being able to sew in my wig, to be able to put my wig on in a minute. So let's try again to thread the needle. But 2 attempts isn't bad. 2 attempts out of 3 isn't bad to thread my needle. See if I can do it again. You just need a darker surface instead of trying to do it on a white surface if you've got white cotton to thread it in. Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? Shall I show you how I do it with a magnifying glass anyway? Yeah, let me show you anyway. And then I can show you how I do it if you need to do it this way. So I have a nice magnifying glass that I inherited from my mum. It's a nice big one and it's got a mirror. It's got a light on it. So I'm having menopause moments, can't even say the right thing. And then I just grab something like this. I just use this little ornament of a cat on my other channel to hold my cards up. So I'm just going to put it like that so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to get my cotton in my left hand. Let me get it the right way around to make it easier. And then I'm going to get my needle in my right hand and I'm going to put it underneath the magnifying glass. And I'm going to thread it like that, straight away. Straight away with the magnifying glass, that says it all. And then I'm going to pull both ends down, and then I'm going to hold my needle in my thumb and forefinger, and I'm going to wrap it round 4 or 5 times, and I'm going to pull it down and make my knot. Beautiful. Thank you, magnifying glass. So if you're struggling, you know, don't strain your eyes, just use a magnifying glass. That's what I do. And then I'm going to cut off the excess cotton below the knot. Oh, nearly whacked myself in the eye. Be careful when you're using anything that's sharp. And if you're younger, make sure you've got an adult present. I just have to say that as well. I've got the angels present watching over me, and my mum's watching over me from above. So it's all ready to go. So I'm just going to sew in the left side now. So I'm going to again make sure I'm holding it in the right place. And then I'm going to go down, take a little bit of wig, and go up into my first hole. And I'm going to do the same thing again. And another time, 3 times for luck. 3 times a lady. And then I'm going to go into the bottom hole, down, take a little bit of wig. I'm sorry I'm not showing you this, but I am concentrating on what I'm doing. And then I'm going to go down and take a little bit of wig and go up. And one more time. And it's done. Okay, and then I can cut it off and secure it with the knots. Now, be careful when you're doing this, because I have many times now put it through my thumb instead of just bringing it up. I've stuck it in my thumb, I've had bleeding thumbs, and it does hurt when you stab a needle into yourself, as you know when you have an injection. So we don't want any accidents on Guided by Angels or on Wigs with Liz. So there we go, all done. Now I'm going to put my needle somewhere safe so I don't get it caught in my hair and hurt myself. So let's put the wig on. So as you can see, we just move all this excess cotton out of the way. I have made a bit of a mess there, but never mind. Matches the tablecloth. So you can see what I've done. Now, they do look a little bit unsightly with the white cotton, but again, only I and you are going to see this right now. The most important thing is they are absolutely secure. Can you hear them clip in and out? So I'm going to unclip them so they're going to fit in my hair. And then when it's on my head, I'm going to clip them in. So let's do it together. This is the reward for watching me so far. So we're going to get her ready. Just give her a little shake. It's exciting. And then my hair's all ready to go anyway. I'm just going to put her on like this. And, you know, when you've got wig clips like this on your head, you can feel them digging in. Just pull it up a tiny bit. Get your tabs straight to your ears so your wig is aligned and even. And then I'm just going to pull her up. And as I pull her up, I feel the wig clips going in. Now, they're not hurting me, they're not pulling my head, they're just clipping in place. I haven't clipped them in yet, but they're where I want them to be. So what I do is I make sure my wig's exactly how I want it first. I've got it right at the hairline, it's where I want it to be. And then, snap, snap. Look at this. I do that, the only thing that's moving is my forehead. And I'll be honest with you, these are way more secure, in my opinion, than wearing the wig grip bands. They're more comfortable than wearing the wig grip bands, and they work better than the wig grip bands for me. And if you watch my roller coaster video, I've got a short wig like this, and I've sewn wig clips into my little Erin wig, and I've been on the Wicker Man at Alton Towers, 13 at Alton Towers, the Mine Train at Alton Towers, you know, big roller coasters wearing my wig, and it hasn't moved. And I've sewn more wig clips in than I need to. I've sewn 7 wig clips in that tiny little wig. 2 probably would have been enough because it's secure, it's not going anywhere. But, you know, the more, the better. So this is the end result. So how does this wig feel with wig clips in? Oh, like a breath of fresh air. Nothing around my ears or the back of my neck. No wig cap, give me a clap. No wig cap that's restricting anything. Even my bun at the back feels better. It's not bobbling out, it's not pushing up. It feels great. So we're going to just do a quick look in the mirror. There we go. And I'm going to do a little turn for you guys so you can see here and the back. And I think I'll do a little short to music with this one as well, just to have a little funky boogie with this little short style on, because it's so pretty and funky. And I'm so excited now because now I can wear her out and about on my other channel and not worry about the wig falling off. So let me know what you think of this video, if you've enjoyed it, if you've enjoyed seeing me doing the different options. Let me know what you think about the different options. If you've worn a wig grip band, what your experiences are. If you've worn the wig cap, if it's come off, or if you felt it's secure, or if you are thinking of sewing wig clips into your own wig. Great way to start. And, just Google them on Amazon. Just pack of 50 wig clips. You'll find them very easily, and they do the job. And look at this funky wig. And the good thing is as well, which I love, and I've got to say this, and from just playing with it, I can tell, and I'm sure you can tell, before when I did the wig review, and at the beginning, the fringe was falling in my face. Now I've clipped it in, the fringe is not falling in my face. I'm talking about this side here. So, this side might just need a little bit of water to just coax it into place. But I'm all right with this side. This side, it's not falling in my face. So I'm definitely not going to have a bang in this wig. I like it just the way it is. I like it boofed up, a bit funky, but I also like it flat to my face and a bit, settled down a little bit too. I love it both ways. I love the colour. I love the style. And I'm definitely going to get her in some different colours. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.